Hi there. My name is Steve Schwartz, and I'm the author of the LSAT blog. I've been coaching the LSAT now for over 10 years, and today I want to share my thoughts with you about an LSAT book that's actually pretty terrible. It's REA's LSAT Logic Games. The reason this book is so bad is that it contains tons of fake LSAT logic games that are incredibly flawed. These games contain mistakes in the answer key, mistakes in the game itself, and if you don't believe me, just search on Amazon and see the reviews for yourself. Now, why am I even talking about an LSAT book that's so bad? Well, first of all, I don't want people to buy it because you'll only end up confusing yourself if you use LSAT materials that contain mistakes. There are very few unofficial LSAT logic games that are valid and useful to do in that they are accurate, where there's only one correct answer, and those games, those questions, are closely related to LSAT exam content. Unfortunately, this book from REA doesn't come close. Most of the reviews for the book have only 1 star, and people are constantly pointing out the flaws. Now, if you want good unofficial LSAT logic games, there are a few sources. Some LSAT prep companies that are popular and well reviewed have made some great ones. I myself have written nearly 10 of my own unofficial LSAT logic games that I 110% assure you contain no mistakes. If you find mistakes in my LSAT logic games, I will pay you $1,000 per mistake. That's right, I'm putting it out there, $1,000 per mistake that you find in my games. I doubt the publishers of this REA Logic Games book would make the same offer to you. Now, why is the REA book, again, this book, why is it useful? It's useful because if you're scoring at a high level, you can make a fun little challenger game for yourself where you look to spot the mistakes in the game. And then, of course, you can post on forums and ask other people if you're correct. You can email me and maybe I'll take a look if I have the time or I know that one. But unofficial logic games from REA contain mistakes, only good to use if you're at a very high level where you want to constantly or consciously look for the mistakes. On the other hand, if you're just trying to learn the fundamentals, stay away from games like this. Use only official logic games, or if you want more material or you only have access to the internet and not have any access to your prep materials, then consider using some quality unofficial games that you feel confident will not contain mistakes. If you'd like unofficial logic games that you can practice on that you will be certain contain no mistakes, you can reach out to me. My name is Steve Schwartz. You can visit my website, LSAT blog, and I have a link on there to 10 unofficial LSAT logic games that, again, I guarantee you contain no mistakes. You find mistakes in my games, I give you $1,000 per mistake. That is a guarantee that I will stand by, that you can count on. There are plenty of other great books on Amazon that are actually terrible because they contain unofficial logic games that do have mistakes, that are full of errors, tons of errors in these books. Barron's LSAT has plenty of mistakes in their logic games. Arco, I believe, also has mistakes in their logic games. And I think some of the older Kaplan materials might have mistakes there too. So search the depths of Amazon, search for these books that have only 1-star reviews, and look to practice the error-filled logic games if you want to truly perfect your logic game skills. Another tip I'll share with you on logic games, if you want to be at a high level and you want to see the exam from the exam maker's perspective, consider writing your own unofficial logic games, or at least writing your own supplemental bonus questions for actual official LSAT logic games. I'll try to include a link to my website with more on that if you'd like to walk through that process for yourself. It's a lot of fun. I certainly learned a lot when I was writing my own logic games questions and original logic games as well. So consider that strategy. And whatever you come up with, please reach out, let me know. I'd love to work through and analyze the problems that you are creating and help you however I can. I love hearing from students, so please reach out. You can contact me through my website, LSAT blog, or email me at lsatunplugged@gmail.com. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching and take care.